These are literally all the videos I filmed today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is my 8th video of the day. Hi friends, it's Misty here. Thanks so much for joining me today. So, this video is going to be a hard one to make. But I feel like I want to be real, I want to be authentic, I want to share my own struggles in case this helps somebody else. So yeah, so my name is Misty and I'm a Taurus and I like stuff. And I am a low-buy failure, oh my word. So, hi, if you're new here, welcome. I'm just some fat girl on the internet who likes to play with makeup. I'm not a beauty guru. I'm not trying to be an influencer, anything like that. I just enjoy makeup. I enjoy putting it on my face. I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy project pans. I enjoy sharing, you know, this love affair that some of us have with color cosmetics. I love makeup because it can turn you not necessarily into a different person, but it can really affect your mood, affect your personality. And it's been a goal for the past couple of years to wear more makeup because I am disabled and I don't work outside of the home. And so I can get into this routine of just not putting anything on my face, barely getting dressed, feeling like I'm not a member of society anymore, especially during the pandemic because I am immune compromised because I'm on immune suppression therapy for one of my 2 different autoimmune diseases. So I had to leave my job in 2017 because of myasthenia gravis. And then back in 2019, I developed rheumatoid arthritis. So I've basically been home and disabled since August of 2017. So I've turned to makeup over the past 4 or 5 years as just a way to express myself, as just a way to help myself feel a little bit better, you know, feel like I've accomplished something. You know, it's clothing and fashion is really hard for someone my size and someone bigger because you're kind of limited. And I really admire the plus size ladies who can pull a look together and have this, you know, particular sense of style that they can get from, you know, having different choices in the plus size clothing world. And I just feel like I haven't had that opportunity. Plus I'm older. I mean, I'm about to be 43. When this video goes up, I may already be 43 and my birthday is April 29th. So I am not someone who wants to wear tie-dye head to toe. Torrid, I'm talking about you. And then you've got Old Navy who is stuck in this bohemian Little House on the Prairie look that I don't care for. So I don't feel like I can express myself through clothes, but makeup is something that I really enjoy. I enjoy colorful looks. This was actually a palette bingo from Nabla. You know, I've done really colorful looks. I've done more neutral looks. I just love makeup and I love playing with it. And I also like stuff. I like having stuff. I'm a Taurus, and I know a lot of people roll their eyes at that, but one of the main kind of, other than being stubborn and fiercely loyal, is we can be very materialistic and we can be very much, you know, zoned in on we like a luxury. We like something that feels or is luxurious. We like, you know, just, that's one of the like personality traits of someone who is a Taurus. So I say that jokingly, but also like not jokingly. And what my love language are little gifts, surprise gifts, or whatever that's called. So I love stuff, and there are pictures of me and stories of me being like 1-year-old, sitting in the floor, pulling out all of the groceries out of the grocery bag, putting it back in, doing it again, just to feel like I have stuff. And when I've always liked to just get stuff. And when I was single, it wasn't such a big deal because I was the only person I had to worry about. But since I've been married, the first 3 or 4 years of our marriage, Rob wasn't working a steady job. I was the one who was the breadwinner and money was tight. I remember one time I was like, I just need to shop. I just need to shop. It's like, I don't care if I go to Goodwill and spend $10. I just need I just needed to shop and get something, so I did. So it's been, I don't feel like I have a shopping addiction. I like getting stuff. And unfortunately, in this whole consumerism YouTube sphere, there's a lot of focus on getting what's new. And you guys, if you haven't seen my collection videos, my inventory videos, I've done all of my complexion. I have a lot. I don't need another foundation until the day I die. But every time there's a new foundation, you know, someone's sharing a new foundation, I'm like, oh, I really need to get that foundation. Or eyeshadow palettes. Eyeshadow palettes and blushes are my weakness. And I'm like, Misty, you don't need any more makeup. So last year is when I very first started kind of this whole project panning, no buy journey. And I made it to like March and then I was over it. And then this year I was like, okay, I'm going to do a low buy. I'm going to give myself $250 and make it stretch throughout the year. That hasn't worked either. And I feel like it just hasn't worked. And I look at my collection and I look at what I've been bringing in and I'm like, okay, Misty, what are we doing? So like, this is my birthday. April is my birthday month. So everything that I purchased in April was a birthday present. And I purchased a lot in April. I got a ton of eyeshadows. I got some other bits and bobs. You have seen the hauls. I don't know if my eyeshadow haul will go up before or after this one. I'm filming this on the April 16th, but this may go up in May. I honestly don't know. But I'm expecting some singles from Sydney Grace, some singles from Give Me Glow, and then I'm expecting singles and a palette from Clarity. And that's it. Again. So we are putting money away or putting money aside for a master bathroom remodel. Our master bath is the only place in the house, and we've lived here almost 11 years, that we haven't touched. It's the same builder beige. We have a tiny shower. I've got carpet. And since being disabled, I've had to start using initially I was just using a chair in the shower, but now I have to actually use like a transfer bench to get in and out of the shower or in and out of the bathtub. And since this is our forever home, we really need to redo our master bathroom in order to have it be wheelchair accessible. So along with the 2 autoimmune diseases I have a couple of spinal disorders. Both of them are hereditary. One of them is called spinal stenosis. A lot of people have stenosis. I have it cervical, thoracic, and lumbar. It's basically where your spinal canal is narrow. It's not, the normal size. And then I have something called OPLL. It's the ossification of the posterior longitudinal ligaments. Basically, the ligaments that run north and south in my spinal canal are calcifying, like they're turning to bone-like structures. So an already crowded spinal canal is now dealing with ligaments that are basically turning to bone. So not only is it compressing my spinal cord, but it's also causing issues with nerves, etc., that run through my spine. I also have degenerative disc disease, which means the discs in my back are disintegrating. I had back surgery back in 2019 because I had a disc that burst, or whatever you call it. So my neurosurgeon said that they weren't going to fix the OPLL until basically I am paralyzed and in a wheelchair. So it's almost like an inevitability. Like this is something that I need to be ready for. So we need a whole bathroom remodel. I want a shower with a bench. It needs to be able for me to roll in a wheelchair. So we're talking about a $25,000 or $30,000 bathroom remodel, and it's not going to be cheap, and I need that more than I need new makeup. And one of the reasons that I'm like a lot of people, like I said, I'm a Taurus and I love getting stuff. I love having it. I love looking at it. I like touching it. I just love it. But what I have to start doing, and what I've already started doing, is thinking about, do I really want this, which is going to cost this, or do I want to put that money towards something that's going to go in the bathroom? So I'm going to put up a couple of pictures. This is the idea of the vanity that I have that I want in our master bathroom. Right now we have a single sink vanity on one side, and I'll try to remember to post pictures. And then my husband has his own vanity. Then we have a stand-up shower. Then we have a tub. We don't need a tub. We don't take baths. We have a hot tub outside if we want to soak. So our goal is to take out all, like, just rip it apart and start all over with a huge shower, no tub, one, double vanity, and go from there. So the vanity I found is actually on Home Depot, and again, I'll throw it up. And then Rob wants to make sure that we have medicine cabinets. So I found all of that. So this is like the vanity, the vanity in the mirrors, and it's around $1,000. And I've probably spent at least that much in the first 4 months of this year. And it's like, okay, I am buying things that are eventually going to be out of date. They're going to expire, those kinds of things, when I could be putting that money toward the vanity, or putting that money toward the tile that I want, or I want radiant heating, or I want a towel warmer. So like all of these things that I want. So what I've decided to do is go month by month. I'm going to do a no buy, and I'm going to go month by month. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down and I'm going to go through, a lot of people do like, my honest opinions on the new makeup releases or anti-hauls. What I think I want to do is sit down, pick out what I want, figure out the cost, and then figure out the cost to the vanity. Like, how much is this going to take away from my vanity? Am I going to choose vanity as in, looking good, or am I going to choose the vanity for my bathroom, or the tile for my bathroom, or those kinds of things? So I am going to do my best to, no, I'm not even going to say that. I am going to do a no buy. No, I'm going to do a low buy. I'm going to do a replacement low buy. So if I run out of something, and then I mean like I have to be completely out of something. This isn't something where I have like 18 setting sprays and someone comes out with a new setting spray on the market and I'm like, well, I finished one, here I'm going to have another one. No. This is like if I finish all of my cleansing balm, then I'll buy a new one. If I finish all my mascara, then I'll buy a new one. I'm not buying any more eyeshadows. I'm just going to do my best. And I feel like I'm finally in the right frame of mind to do this. I mentioned in my first, I don't even remember what video it was, but I mentioned that I was going to make a purchase from Sephora during April. And it's not even for their spring sale because I'm a beauty insider. I'd get 10% off, which is basically nothing. But I really wanted to, I was like, I need to get my birthday present. And I'm like, Misty, no, you don't. No, you don't. You don't need the NARS Laguna bronzer or lipstick. You don't need the Laneige sleeping mask because you just got one. You don't need, the skincare because you bought a shit ton at Black Friday. Like, I don't need to place an order for crap I don't need just to get a free gift. And I thought the same thing about Marc Jacobs, because that is a brand that, like, I have a project called That's Expensive Project Pan that I created, and it was to use the things in my collection that are expensive that I put aside, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to use this for a special occasion. There's not any special occasions. And number two, I mostly buy drugstore. Most of my collection is drugstore. I do have some high end, but most of my collection is drugstore. But I've been really interested in trying Marc Jacobs, and Sephora's had a lot of their things on sale. Marc Jacobs had like a 30% off sale, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to get all these sets and I'm going to bring this in. And I'm like, Misty, do you want to know what's going to happen with all this makeup you're about to buy? You're going to look at it You're going to be excited. You're going to get that, hit of dopamine because you're opening it. And then it's going to go in one of these makeup drawers. And unless you put it in a project pan or unless you put it right in front of your face, you're not even going to use it. And it would be different if I wore makeup every single day like I know a lot of painters do. I mean, I'm lucky if I wear makeup once or twice a week. 3 weeks is my goal, or 3 times a week is my goal. So I just don't need it. So I have to start focusing my need and my want of stuff to my bathroom. So I am going to hold myself accountable. Once a month, I'll check in with you guys, and I'm going to be honest with you. If I've bought something, I'm going to tell you, but I'm going to do my very, 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 very best not to purchase anything. Again, unless I need replacements. I have right at $100 worth of points at Ulta. I'm just going to let it sit there. Depending on how the year goes, if we get to Black Friday and I'm low on some skincare that I want to replace, like the Honeymoon Glow, I love that from Pharmacy. Black Friday is when they really put it on sale. Then I'll allow myself to replace that. Again, it'll be a replacement. It won't be something that I'm buying brand new. This is just something that I have to do. I have to do it for myself. I have to do it for, my husband. And it's not like I'm like spending money that we don't have. I'm not spending above our means. A lot of times I use the $100 I get from YouTube to buy whatever I want. But this isn't the only area where I hope to make some changes. I also hope to make some changes my buying habits with stamps and dies and paper for my Jelly Fidel channel too. So that's kind of where my headspace is. And I think one of the reasons why I stopped doing Shop My Stash is because I can't pan makeup and then also try to wear other makeup too. Because again, I only wear makeup maybe 2 or 3 times a week. And right now I'm panning 5 concealers and I think 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different foundations. So it's like, I can't roll things in and try to work through things as well as do project pan. Like, I'm just not someone who can do that. And I am doing the no pan left behind with all my eyeshadow palettes and trying to go through them and kind of whittle down my collection. I think hopefully next year I can do no pan left behind with my face palettes and then just my single blushes, bronzers, and highlights, and kind of work my way through what I like, what I don't like, give to Project Beauty Share, what is still good and what someone else can use, and then just stop with the buying. Just stop with the buying. So, but what I think I may do is maybe once a quarter do a get ready, or maybe even once a month, do a get ready with me roulette style and pull in things that I haven't used in a long time and then use them. And that way it's fresh and new and it feels like I'm using something, that's brand new. So that's my goal. So I am moving from a no buy, low buy failure to someone who's going to be successful with this. And there's absolutely nothing in my collection that I need. Nothing. Maybe mascaras at some point, but that's really it. Same thing for skincare. Again, if I go through all of my cleansing balms, then I'll buy some new cleansing balms. If I go through all my moisturizer, I'll buy moisturizer. But what I'm going to allow myself to buy is just replacement items. And I think that's going to be and it's not just makeup either. Lotion, body butters, shampoo, body scrubs, body wash. Like, I run the gamut of things that I love and I love to buy and I love to have, and I really have to stop myself. Like, I found a new watermelon shampoo and conditioner from Garnier, and I'm like, I have it in my basket. I'm like, Misty, you're paying for 2 shampoos, 2 conditioners. No, 3 shampoos, 3 conditioners. Then you have a shampoo and a conditioner still after you pan those, and I have 1 head of hair. It's like, I don't need all of this. And it's the same way with body wash. Right now in my shower, I have a key lime, a watermelon, a lemon custard, a Satsuma, Clementine, I've got the Gilded Pear from First Aid Beauty, and then I got the Sol de Janeiro. Of one body. I mean, granted, it's a bigger body, but I don't need all that body. I don't need all that body wash. But I'm just someone who, number one, who likes to have it, and number two, who likes to do different scents. So I'm 43 years old, and if I can literally not eat for almost an entire month, I cannot shop, right? So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing what I would buy if I was buying, or like, am I going to choose vanity or vanity? Or if you want me to share more about what products I'm picking out for our bathroom remodel. Hopefully by the end of the year, we'll be able to start meeting with contractors. We may have to even get an architect to get what we really want, because I really need it to be, I don't want to say ADA compliant, because it's not like I'm going to have somebody come in and, have to check, but I'm really going to need it to be accessible, wheelchair accessible. So yeah. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. That was just like a word vomit. 30 minutes of word vomit, but I really have to hold myself accountable and stop with the excuses and stop with the purchasing. I mean, there's not a damn thing that I need. I mean, I may have to get some like lash glue, but that's really, or some, face cleaner or something like that, but that's really going to be it. So in the next few months, I'm going to try to redo my inventory videos for you guys. I need to update my spreadsheet. I need to go through, I want to go through all my lips. I've never shared my lipsticks, my eyeshadows, any of my eye products. I need to do that too. I want to do my hygiene inventory, etc. So look for those coming in the next few months. But anyway, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. Those of you who subscribe and you comment and you watch these videos, I really, really, really do appreciate it, because it's like I just needed another space on the internet where I can share this with some other people who understand, and I feel like that we're building that kind of community here, and I appreciate it. All right, guys, I love your faces, and I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.